We are ready here to kick off the second half. It is 1-0 to Juventus Academy. Buffon with confirmation that Ronnie did score that cracking goal. They have had the better of chances. I heard the Edge coach Dan Kitchen advising to his team at half-time, we haven't got a single shot on target, and he is right. As a long-range effort comes in here and Marcus comes out to take it on the second bounce. Distributes well to Rian. Has to really hold that up a little bit better, and Daniel gets a nice touch on it, but it goes forward past him. And out of play, and it will be an Edge ball. And you think Edge have to get the next goal here. They are short halves, 13-minute halves. Good throw by Leo onto Rian, who's in a position where he can get forward. Still Rian, steps inside, looks for an option. Will be his ball. Good decision from the referee, did take a deflection. Cameron will battle in the middle here and try and win, and might have a shot, and he does as he's been pushed, and Rian had a great run. Played over here to the far side to Robert, and he asked his coach, what more can I do? And his coach Will said to him at half time, just shoot, have more shots. And he went, okay, I will. That's every kid's dream, especially if you're a winger. You're told to play it in to the striker to let them shoot, but Robert's gotten free license to shoot here now, and Cam has one of his own. Leo's had a good game. Just takes a nice touch there, uses his body strongly, under pressure. Can't keep it in, however, due to that pressure. Daniel was pressing well on him. The number 10 for Edge is also Daniel. 51 for Juventus is Daniel too. Rian looking for options, plays it to Nixon on the right, doesn't quite get to him. Ilya didn't play any of the ball as Nixon played that, and I would see that as a free kick, to be honest, if you don't play any of the ball and just the man. Nixon wins that nicely, and he's recovered fully from his stomach pains from yesterday. Good to hear. Cameron doing well on the far side. What a battler in midfield he is. Lockie gets a touch, and it comes back nicely, and he's just dealt with it nicely, Marcus. Daniel trying to flick it on with his head, but it's a good battle in the middle, and Edge were learning that yesterday about the battle in the middle and then distributing to the player who's free thereafter. They're in a battle in the middle, they surely are, and Robbie playing that forward, and it is Robert who puts it in. He's been told to shoot. He's been told to shoot, and he wasn't told to celebrate like that, but he celebrates anyway. It is 2-0 to Juventus Academy. Edge need to get the next goal here. They really do. They need to step up. Substitution being made. 15 coming off. That's Marco. In towards Rian. Intercepted nicely by Ronnie. He scored a goal. Robert scored a goal. And Ilya is playing brilliantly as well on the far side. It's hard to see how this team got hammered in their last game. Lockie wins that challenge. There's not a lot getting past him now since that comment from his coach. He's got Robert beside him, and he knows that's going out Lockie, and it will be his ball. Lockie throws it in on the far side, and Ilya is just getting in front and wins that again. Lockie's trying to get his players further down the line, but they're not in really advanced positions at this point. And nice again by Lockie. That's all you can do from a full back position. And Marcus comes out, and sometimes keepers of this age spill them, and sometimes there are chances after, and that is 3-0. They followed up excellently. Robbie as well on the score sheet again. That's 2 for him. Tommy, just finish, man. Correction, Tommy has scored that one. 1 each for Robbie, Tommy, and Ronnie.
Ref carry some subs. Leo goes centre mid. Cameron off you come. Rian off you come. Goal left.
Substitution with Karam.
Leo centre mid.
JJ left defender, and Rian coming off as well.
Centre back.
Karam has gone to centre back. It is 3-0 to Juventus Academy. It's a kick. It's a kick off to Edge with Karam to take. Plays it back to Leo, who's gone into centre mid and was more towards his right foot, but he wanted to hit it with his left, and he is being hassled there, and Juventus won't mind that, slowing down the game a little bit.
Daniel, go striker. Go. Let's go.
JJ to take to try and get Edge back in this game. Intercepted in the middle. Juventus winning a lot of those battles in the middle, and Karam, who's in the striker's position, comes back to help out and intercepted, possibly off a hand there. Referee has called it. He finally has called that. It was a nervous time for Edge there, as Juventus were nearly in again with Daniel. Tommy, who scored that goal, correction, Tommy, Robert and Ronnie have scored. 3-0, and there's not a lot of time to come back now. It is only about 5 minutes, but stranger things have happened in football. Lockie looking to throw it down the line. Juventus creating another chance and another effort on goal just outside the post this time. They really have listened to their coach Will at half-time. They are having shot after shot, and they're 3-0 up as a result, and Edge barely have got a look in the other side the second half so far. It was the most dangerous scenarios around goal kicks in the first half, but that was dangerous again, to be honest. But there doesn't seem to be the same pressure from Juventus in this second half. What a touch there, and a great effort as well. It really was a cracking effort from Daniel. It was played on by Marco, who read it brilliantly in the air. Falls to Marco again, looking to turn. Under pressure from Leo, plays it out to Nixon. It is his ball. I thought he was just letting it out of play, but it will be an Edge ball on the far side. Juventus just winning the first and second ball in many occasions here, and breaking through is Robert. He gets fouled on the far side, and will be another opportunity for Juventus Academy Buffon to have a crack on target, and Marcus will be on his toes, or need to be on his toes, to have this and organise his wall early. Robert's taken, I think. Oh, he hits it well. Oh, what a free kick. That's absolutely delicious. Some people go for power, some people go for accuracy, some people go for both, and we've just seen that. 4-0 to Juventus. What a free kick. Absolutely class. I think that was from Robert. I can't see his number on the far side. Lockie passing it to Leo, turns on his left foot, gets it forward to Karam, but it's just overhit for him. This video is sponsored by Awake Water, the finest water in New South Wales. You can purchase Awake Water at awakewater.earth. A lovely throw in there to Daniel from Amir, who's come out of goals and got a bit of class in the outfield position as well. Again, these Juventus boys, I don't think any of them are a keeper, but they take their turn in goals, usually for a half, and will be an Edge ball. They haven't had much to do, to be honest, as keepers. Daniel flicks it on. JJ takes a nice touch and plays it into the middle, and Marco intercepts and tries to feed it through. Marcus received that pass from Marco. Amir flicks it on. Nice from Marco. Back to Amir. Leo comes in, gets a little kick on his studs. I don't know who that is worse for. It's deemed as a foul if you kick somebody's studs, but you generally hurt your own feet if you kick somebody's studs. It should be a play on, and that's exactly what the ref did. And then Robert is playing on, plays it in the middle, and it was a good effort from Daniel. Cleared out from JJ. Ronnie, who has scored one of the goals, gives away a throw in on the near side here, and Karam is making a good run down the line as it's thrown in from Daniel. Lost in the battle again, and Marco ever Moore trying to play it forward and it finds its way to Robert, who hits it well. Both the keeper and JJ were off balance. It was a good effort. Ronnie coming off. Tommy coming back on. Positivity from their coach. Well, easy to do when it's 4-0, but he was positive when they lost their last game as well. That's what you need to see in a coach. Positivity. Kids respond to it. Good ball down the line. It might find its way to Nixon. It does find its way. Nixon battles. Oh, what a save. Excellent save in the end from Jacob. I thought Nixon did brilliantly to get onto it in the first instance and the second instance, and I didn't think Jacob had any chance. I expected it to roll into the net, but Jacob won it. Free kick on the far side. Ilya to take it. Charlie comes back on and Leo comes off after playing well. Ilya squares it up. Like a Dan Carter stance, to be honest. Karam goes into the wall. Ilya, I don't think he's Kiwi, but that run up is Dan Carter-esque and puts it into Nixon. Falls to Marco. Marco keeps it in, recycling brilliantly is Marco. He's done that all game. From the middle, from the back. He's probably my man of the match. Ilya playing well down the far side as well, just kicks it out. Daniel looking for options. Karam is one of those options. About 90 seconds remain here. 4-0 to Juventus Academy. Still Juventus on the break. They do win a corner. I think that's the way the hand is pointing. No, it was more towards the keeper. Lockie looking for options. To Charlie in the middle, takes a good touch. Charlie and Leo have got excellent touches. Both started at the back. Good effort from Marco. He deserves a goal. Marcus distributes. Lets it go towards Nixon, who has had an impact since coming on. Lockie will take. Good throw in by Lockie. Finds his way to Daniel. To Nixon, who puts in a foot and wins it. Just gets rid of it there, Tommy, nicely. And Juve are half on the break again, but Tommy's back to fully ensure they are. JJ's under pressure with the three backs they've had at the back. He was going for top corner, Daniel. He was going for that power and accuracy again. It seems to be the Juve style. He hit it through, he hit it well, but just slightly over the bar and slightly away from that top corner. Good effort nonetheless. We're into our final play here, I would believe. We're playing on. Referee looks at his whistle. He says it's a last attack. Excellent play by Robert. It is put out of play and it does finish 4-0 to Juventus Academy. Buffon, a deserved victory as the coaches give congratulations to each other. We'll be back with another Edge game coming very shortly. And remember, this video is sponsored by Awake Water. You can purchase Awake Water at awakewater.earth.